It's really important for us to see all different kinds of women romanticized. I'm a disabled woman, I'm sometimes a plus size woman, and I'm also a tattooed woman. All of these things are things that we're told are not meant to be beautiful. And I think that I am beautiful, and I think that I help other people become beautiful too. Beauty allows us to create stronger connections to each other. When people who are involved in beauty take beauty as a responsibility and are careful with it, it can be a really magical tool. I am Mira Mariah, and I am an artist and girl culture expert under the name Girl New York. As a young girl, I was really obsessed with aesthetics. I wanted my room to be gorgeous. I wanted to be gorgeous. I wanted to make gorgeous art and crafts. I started drawing when I was really young. It was my favorite thing to do. When I graduated high school, I went to FIT and spent some time in fashion. Like every New Yorker that goes to college in New York City, I definitely have art from St. Mark's Street, but I felt like I was over-directing the artists. I wanted these tattoos that were so feminine and so girly, and that I wasn't finding artists whose art was naturally what I was looking for. I was working as a fashion illustrator when I had my daughter. I really asked myself what kind of work-life balance I wanted to have and who I wanted to be and what kind of impact on the world I wanted to have. So when I saw this void, I wanted these girly tattoos. I didn't know where to get them. It was 2012 at the time. I realized maybe that was my calling.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Come on in. Want to take a seat?
Perfect.
After my daughter was born, I started a tattoo apprenticeship. Do you like the size?
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Most people don't know this, but tattooing only became legal in New York in 1997. So we're really still new. The tech of tattooing has gotten so much better. Because tattoo lines can get finer and girls don't feel like they're committing to these large blobs on their arms or that they're gonna look too masculine like sailors, I think that's encouraged a lot of girls and feminine people to get more tattoos. And with more girls getting tattoos, more girl artists have been able to rise up and create totally new styles I never imagined before. My tattoos are recognizable by their continuous single line aesthetic or the appearance that they kind of look like a fashion illustration because I was a fashion illustrator for so long. A beauty treatment is anything that makes you feel more beautiful, so I definitely think a tattoo can fall into that. So many things happen to a woman's body that they don't necessarily make that decision for. Tattoos allow women to have agency and make a permanent decision about the way their body is going to look and feel for the rest of their life, and I think that that's really empowering. When I give someone a tattoo, I feel like I'm giving them a piece of my heart, and I hope to create a tattoo experience that welcomes all different kinds of people and can make them feel really special. In 2018, I got an Elle Beauty Award. I was so excited when that happened because I feel that I had wanted tattoos to be accepted as a part of fashion for so long. We were finally kind of finding our place in the beauty industry, and now lots of publications view tattooing as a beauty treatment. All of my art is about women and for women, and obviously by me, a woman. I started making a lot of art that was a lot more physical and trying to draw more on paper and make more art that existed in real life. I started a magazine for Girl New York called New York Rag, and its purpose is to fill your mind with beauty and humor and inspiration and all my favorite things, and take the attitude of the tattoos that I was making and put it into a different form of content. Part of my inspiration for making the magazine was a little bit to make fun of the strict standards of beauty that the magazines I was reading were advertising. And so in our magazine, there's fake advertisements for a kind of beauty that might come from within. And I find ways to tattoo on women that never had tattoos from the 70s, and I find ways to include as many different kinds of beauty as I possibly can. My experience getting to meet so many different women and hearing all their different stories has really impacted the work that I'm making. I really feel that it is my mission to find girls and help them feel more beautiful. When we're able to see ourselves in a more romantic and beautiful light, we could be more beautiful in our actions, in the way we speak to others, and we can be more welcoming to each other now that our heart is healed and happy.